It's Tuesday the 6th of July. It's the last week of the sitting block before a 3-week recess. We start the day with oral questions. First question is the Minister of Finance about the economy. Second question to the Prime Minister from the Leader of the Opposition about whether she stands by government statements and actions. Third question is an I, Dr. Neru Leavasa to the Minister of COVID about the vaccination rollout. Question 4, Andrew Bailey to the Minister of Finance about what concerns have businesses raised with him about their ability to operate. Angie Warren-Clark to the Minister of Social Development, what announcements has she made to do with regional skilled leadership. Simeon Brown to the Minister of Justice about a donation to the mongrel mob. Eugenie Sage to the Minister for the Environment about inorganic nitrogen limits in rivers. Ibrahim Omar to the Minister in charge of the government's response to the Royal Commission report on the terrorist attack. What progress has been made on implementing the Commission of Inquiry's recommendations. David Seymour to the Prime Minister, does she stand by all her government's policies and statements? Liz Craig to the Minister for the Environment about the removal of aluminium dross at Mataura. Chris Bishop to the Minister for COVID-19 about the vaccination rollout. And Tamati Coffey to the Minister of Building and Construction about building consents. We'll then have a series of questions to members, all to the member in charge of the Regulatory Standards Bill. Brooke Van Belden, what's its purpose? Damien Smith about is it necessary? Dr. James McDowell about the principles of responsible regulation. Nicole McKee about remedies. Karen Chua about cost-benefit analysis. Tony Severin to consultation. Mark Cameron about rural New Zealand. Chris Bailey about small businesses. And Simon Court about environmental regulations. After those questions, we will go on to the Ngāti Maru Taranaki Claims Settlement Bill first reading in the name of Andrew Little. Then the government notice motion number 1 around the COVID orders that have been introduced and the report of the Regulations Review Committee. Then the committee stages of the Education and Training Grants Budget Measures Bill, the first reading of the Maritime Powers Bill in the name of the Honourable Nanaia Mahuta, the first reading of the Crown Minerals Decommissioning Bill in the name of the Honourable Dr. Megan Woods, and the third reading of the Gas Information Disclosure Bill in the name of Dr. Woods again. So that'll take us through till 10 o'clock tonight. So House sitting today from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. People have been in caucus this morning and will be at select committees tomorrow morning.